The budding starlet blossomed under the watchful eye of her proud papa, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. As cameras rolled on her family's reality show, Hogan Knows Best, America watched this first family of wrestling crumble apart. A near-fatal car accident, jail time for her brother Nick, and a bitter divorce battle between her parents. Now, Brooke is trying to put the past behind her and take control of her own reality.
Your daughter's gonna go get a tattoo today.
Oh, no. I want to get one to celebrate my independence.
This time, on her own terms.
I cannot wait till your dad sees this.
Gosh, come on out, Brooke Hogan.
I always forget how tall you are.
I know, we're both very tall. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh my gosh, you're taller than me.
Really?
I'm 5'10".
You must be wearing very tall heels.
I'm wearing a platform there. Do you see that platform? It's like
See, I'm
making
wearing
me
low
taller.
boots.
So a lot has changed. You were here with your whole family. Your brother was here, your mama, your daddy. And right after that, it was just like
Crazy.
things changed.
Yeah.
And your brother, he's now in jail.
He is. And by the way, his words verbatim to you, Miss Banks, was, "What's up?"
He said that from jail?
Yeah, he was, because I told him, I'm like, you know, I'm going on the Tyra Banks show, and he's like, "Oh, tell her I said, what's up?"
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, Nick,
So
you're still a baby.
You can talk to him on the phone and stuff?
Yeah, he can call us.
How
so.
often can he call?
He can call when he wakes up and when he goes to bed.
Wow.
And it's like a 20-minute phone call he gets. So.
Did you ever think that you'd be talking to your brother from jail?
No.
No.
He's such a, you know, he's got such a good heart, you know, and he's such a good boy, and it's like he just messed up, you know, and I'm like, if you had to pick anybody to be an example, it's him, because he's, you know, he's a good leader.
So your parents, they sat on this Tyra show couch, and it was just like love, 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 and it was love that was in the making for a long time.
They love hard and they fight hard.
And
That's
they fight hard.
the problem.
So they have separated.
They have.
Your dad's dating somebody, and your mom's dating somebody.
Yeah.
Did you ever blame yourself for them not being together, or blame a reality show for them not being together anymore?
You can't really blame the cameras and stuff, because there's no way that any of these people, or a cameraman, or, you know, somebody can create a divorce. I think it just, the tension of the show brought all of the problems kind of to the surface faster.
Oh, so it was telling the truth.
Yeah, it was just kind of like with the added pressure, and then not really being able to completely air your shorts out all the time. It just kind of like the tension built up a little bit, you know?
So your dad's dating somebody right now, right?
Yes.
And you like her. Like,
she's
cool.
really nice, even though everybody calls her the Brooke look-alike. She is really, really sweet. Her name is Jennifer. There she is right there.
Yeah, she is a Brooke look-alike. I'm seeing a little
It's so
Brooke.
funny because
I'm seeing a little bit of your mama, too, actually.
Yeah, my dad likes blondes. I don't know.
Likes blondes. And how old is she?
She is 34.
Okay, she's 30. She's my age.
Yeah.
Okay, but your mom is dating somebody. How old's your mom?
48.
And how old is her boyfriend?
19. Oh, don't act like it's all Jerry Springer. It is kind of scandalous, I have to admit. And I definitely don't agree with it, but, you know, she's my mom. I love her.
And you went to school with him?
I did, but I did not socialize with him.
Okay.
Because he was
in your grade. No, he was a little bit younger than you.
He was in the grade below us. So he was like in the 7th grade class, and we were the 8th graders, and we were like, oh, we don't talk to 7th graders. So I didn't really socialize with him.
But that's got to be weird.
Very.
Oh my gosh. Very. Like, I can imagine if my mom was dating any of my friends that were in child. I had a crush on this guy named Antonio Epps. And if I found out later that my mama was dating Antonio Epps, I don't know if I would be jealous or disgusted, actually.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all, you know. And,
do you think it's revenge, like, Hulk, you're not in your prime anymore, and I'm going to date the fine young honey?
I don't know. I told her, I'm like, Mom, if this is revenge, if this is anything other than, you know, true love, you need to cut it out right now, because it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
You know, I'm like, you need to be a grown-up.
But they've been together for a while. It's not like
like, we're in love.
How long have they been together?
I don't really know.
But it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been definitely a while.
It's not like a week or something. Now, what if they got married and he became your stepdaddy?
I would never come over for Thanksgiving. Or if I did, I would just have to take him outside in the backyard and kick his butt.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
That you would be older than your stepfather. But you know what?
Oh my God, Tyra. Seriously.
But if you think about it, right? Kind of weird.
It is
But
a
you know
little
what?
bit weird.
It's like, it's also a double standard because men get these younger honeys all the time, and we might talk about it for a second, but we don't talk about it for as long as we do. So say that your dad had a girlfriend that was younger than you.
I would still not agree with it. It would be weird, but I think the only reason why society accepts men dating younger women is just because of the maturity levels. Just naturally how men grow up and how women grow up. Women are like they're 30 years old when they're 12. Yeah. You know, nowadays.
We'll be right back with more Brooke. Brooke, I want to show you something from the last time you were here on the Tyra show, when you were here with all your family and your brother, and it was really happy. Take a look.
Linda is the one that kind of stepped up. No, I'm telling you, she is really the Hogan that knows best, you know, and she kind of like steps up and really, you know, kind of like has helped educate me on how to raise these kids, if you want to know the truth. And Linda kind of like walks the straight and narrow, and she always wants to be the parent first and friends second. And as
Do you
far
want to
as
be the friend first?
I have a hard time with that, you know, just being really, really strict. But I've learned from her that, you know, for these kids to grow straight and tall and not crooked, it has to be that way.
Got a little.
Yeah, no, really.
Yeah. How does it feel to see that? Because I don't have, my parents are divorced. I don't have it plastered in places where I can physically see when it was happier.
First thing I noticed was Brooke was packing a couple pounds on there.
Oh.
Eating too many Twinkies. What was I going to say? It is very crazy to look back at that and just kind of see how quickly things change, you know? And
was it okay there, or were you guys covering for television?
I don't really know. I mean, to me, it seems half real, half crap. I mean, you always, you know, we were the Hogan family. You know, it's kind of like you go on TV and people, if we said, yeah, we just had a fight and he da-da-da, and you know, I don't know, it just, I can't really, we've done so many interviews and we've had so many cameras in our house and so many cameras not in our house and so many times alone and so many times not alone, that it's just, it seems like a big blur to me. You know, like it just happened all of a sudden, and I just remember, like, when I found out that the divorce was going down, it was almost like, like, I don't want that to be taken in a bad way, but it was almost like there was so much tension all the time that anything had to be better, you know?
You know, I look at a lot of celebrity couples sometimes, and you see them talking on talk shows, and they're like, we're so happy, and everything's so great. You see them walking on the red carpet and kissing, and then 2 weeks later, they're divorced. Yeah. And it's like, what was really going on? Right. So when you look at that, it's like maybe there was some other stuff going on, but you guys have to, you're on television, you have to present a certain thing. Does that ever feel like, you know, hard to do, having to go back and forth like that?
I mean, and you know what's so funny is it's not that you want to be fake with the fans. It's not, it's just, it kind of comes naturally. Like when you're in front of people, you don't just like if you met somebody new for the first time and you were shaking their hand, you wouldn't be like, hi, I just peed, or you know, like you wouldn't say something. Well,
I would,
you know.
I'm just kidding.
But you know, like you wouldn't just air out everything. Yeah, you wouldn't.
Nobody's business unless you want it to be their business.
Right.
I agree.
So naturally, you just cover and you just kind of brush over things. You know.
You guys covered really well. I was sold.
I don't know if it was covering, but we were definitely not letting everything out. Yeah. You know.
Do kids come up to you for advice?
Yeah, I get it all the time, especially on my MySpace. You know, they're like, I'm going through the same thing. I feel caught in the middle. I don't know what to do. I want to take sides with my mom, but I also love my dad too at the same time. And the best thing, honestly, my advice to any kid that's going through it is it shouldn't even be advice given to you. It should be advice given to your parents, because it's the parents' responsibility to keep the kids out of it, because that's the worst position you can ever. I was in that position. You know, you love both of your parents, and you're like, well, if you're going to stick up for your dad or if you're going to stick up for your mom, it's kind of like,
Did you ever feel torn? Like, okay, I'm a girl, so I'm supposed to be on my mom's side.
All the time. Well, me and my mom
dating this young guy, so I'm supposed to be on my dad's side. You know, like, did you?
Well, the thing is that my mom was like my hero my whole life. I hung out with her 24/7. We were thick as thieves, you know, and my dad and my brother always hung out. And it's just weird because, you know, my mom and I always had, like, tension and stuff because we were mother and daughter, and I guess that's normal or whatever, but when this whole divorce thing went down, just the path that she took, I was like, this is not even the person that I know, and I just can't even relate to it, and I can't even involve myself in it because it's just so outlandish to me. So,
how'd you come around? Or are you not coming around, and are you covering?
I'm not coming around. I'm not coming around.
Are you covering? Do you really want to say, I think my mom's lost her mind. And I'm like so embarrassed
I
by
definitely
this.
do. I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous. Like, I know if I was in her position, I would not even be doing what she's doing.
Do you think it's hurtful for
I feel like
you?
I'm the parent.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, everybody just calm down.
Yeah.
Get your act together.
I like that you're being real and not covering. This is
Yeah.
more real
I'm
girl
not.
than last time. I
No,
think.
yeah, I'm not, because I'm here alone, and I don't have people looking at me like, what are you going to say next? You know?
Because you're a woman now.
Well, the thing is, too,